Okay, everyone, we're going to try this again. So if you were just watching our previous video, I do apologize for the sound, not having the sound on. We're going to do this one more go around, okay? I will take a moment to go ahead and share this link to everyone in our communities. So what I would like to do is briefly walk through 3 ways that you can increase your sales. And then after I walk through those 3 ways, I'm going to share one bonus, aka one freebie, and leave you with the opportunity to either stay and learn more insight, learn more information after I shout out the sponsors, or leave and take this information and do what you will with it. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. So the first way that you can gain sales is through pop-up shops. The second way that you can gain sales is through going live. And the third way that you can gain sales is through contracted sales associates, brand ambassadors, affiliates, and so on and so forth. So now that I've shared that, the freebie that I'm giving you is a link to our free sales webinar. If you are struggling with gaining sales and you need some inspiration or insight, it's time to join the webinar. Join us there. I will be sharing 10 behaviors that have helped me with increasing sales. Some of them I used to gain my first $10,000 in sales, and some of them I've been using since I've surpassed 30K in sales. So at that point, I feel like it changes depending on the volume that you're at. It kind of has to get a little bit more intentional. However, a lot of these behaviors, regardless of you being at a higher volume or a lower volume, are really going to be supporting your business growth. And whether you are someone that is product-based or service-based, a lot of these behaviors will still help you as well. So I hope you get a chance to join. Now that I have shared that information, I am going to take a moment to go ahead and shout out one of our sponsors. So travelwithmj.net is a sponsor that provides travel advising. She's a travel advisor and a vacation planner. So if you are looking for your next vacation planner, you want to check out travelwithmj.net. And in the process of you checking out her website, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this live. Okay. Oh, and shout out to everyone that has subscribed to our page. We have officially reached 217 subscribers. Now let me make sure we're on the right live. Yep, we are. Okay, good. All right. The link is officially here. Hello, welcome in. I'm getting ready to share these again. If you were here on the other one, the audio was not working. We got the audio working now. So I'm about to share the 3 ways to gain sales plus a freebie. There we go. Much better. All right. Now the next person that I'm shouting out is Charlie Shops. You're going to order, you're going to text 757-842-0556 for deals and custom gift baskets for special occasions like holidays, birthdays, parties, couples, and more. The next sponsor that we are highlighting today is JC Fashion Finds Boutique. So style that fits your everyday and your standout moments. You can find them on Facebook, JC Fashion Finds Boutique. You can find them on Instagram, JC Fashion Finds, and you can screenshot this flyer and use a QR code to go directly to their website. All right. Now that I've shared that, I am going to go ahead and share one more sponsor, and then we'll get started. And that sponsor is going to be JC Fashion Finds. They have the JC Change program, free work clothes for women in need. If you would like to donate to this program, you can head on over to their website or email them with the information that I'm providing again up here. All right, we are almost ready, everyone. Okay, here we go. Ooh, my back. Sorry. There we go. I had to give myself a little stretch. All right, this is the last live of the day. We have done 14 lives, all sharing business insight, business resources, updates, events, all of that good, juicy stuff. So Today, right now is the last live of the night, and I'm going to make it good for you. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. So, hello again. My name is Katan. I'm the founder of BossBabeBlog.com, and I focus on promoting small businesses all across the U.S. So if you are a shopper looking for credible small businesses, you can go visit my website, BossBabeBlog.com, and you can shop our verified brands. We change our directory every year. We're newly verifying members in our directory, so there will always be an update at the end of the year. Now, with all that being said, tonight, I'm actually speaking to the entrepreneurs or future entrepreneurs to share 3 ways to gain sales plus an extra freebie at the end of this video. So the first thing, or you could just get it now, you don't have to wait until the end of the video. So the first thing I want you to do is, if this information is valuable to you, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The second thing I want you to know is that once we reach 250 subscribers, we are giving away 2 free digital business card designs for an entrepreneur to take home and look at which one they like so they can print out their own cards. And then the third thing that I want to let everybody know is that, if you are, even if you're not an entrepreneur, but you have an entrepreneur friend, family member, send this video to them. So today we're talking about 3 ways to gain sales. The first way is pop-up shops. If you are someone that wants to step outside of your comfort zone, I recommend finding a local pop-up shop. The best way to make it effective, number one, you want to try to look for places that are either going to bring in very high traffic or very impactful traffic. And certain events can have both. Some will have one or the other. And impactful traffic looks like a very rich event where you're going to make meaningful and rich connections while you're there. So the traffic may be 30, 40, 50 people, but there's going to be rich connections. It's going to be a wonderful environment. You're going to get photos. You're going to get content. You're going to meet new people. It's a wonderful investment. The second option is for high traffic. It can still be intentional and impactful, but the more traffic you have, the more people you're going to have coming in and out. So you can get you a pop-up shop indoors or outdoors. You do not have to be a product-based brand to have a pop-up shop or to set up at a pop-up shop. You just have to fill out a form, and the vendors or the people that are in charge of it will let you know if you're able to attend or not. So if you are a service-based business and you're thinking about going to a pop-up shop, but you don't know what to do or how to start, you can get you a nice table, iron your table, or your tablecloth, not your table. And then have a nice setup with your flyers. You can have some gift bags, maybe about 100 to 200 gift bags with a special free pin with your name on it, or free scrunchies, or free, face mask, something to say thank you that you're giving back to the people, with a QR code that takes them to your website. Just make sure the presentation looks great. You don't have to break the bank to have great presentations. Something as simple as all white bags with a QR code put on it. It can be a really clean presentation without, breaking the bank. And then you can put a bow on each white bag. But that's an example of how a service-based brand could be a part of a pop-up shop, generate traffic to their website, and potentially generate some future sales. You also need to take advantage of who the target audience is. So if you're providing a service that is for a specific target audience, you want to go to pop-up shops where that target audience is shopping. These are ways that you can generate meaningful connections that can turn into sales down the line. The next thing is going live. Sometimes you just have to put yourself out there, get uncomfortable, and go live. So whether you're service-based or you're product-based, you can make sales off of live. I have done it, and I have more than one business, and I sell products and services, and I have sold both on live. I made my first $10,000 off of a combination of, I would say, about 60% products and 40% service. So it was a mixture, but I made over $10,000 worth of money selling on lives. And that was when I first started doing this live thing, just to test it out. So that is an option for you if you're a service-based business. Now, the things that you should keep in mind is that depending on the call to action that you provide to people, how specific you are about what it is you're wanting them to do, and how specific you are and informative you are about the service that you're providing is going to determine whether or not they're going to make that purchase. So keep that in mind. The next thing is going to be free webinar. So you are able to, not free webinar, sales associate. So you can do a contracted sales associate. You can do a contracted brand ambassador. You can do a contracted affiliate program. The sales associate portion, you need to make sure that your state allows you to do that contracted, because here in Texas, you can have contracted work. It's not employment, so it does not require what employment would require, and you don't have to pay certain taxes. And if you're only going to have like 1 or 2 employees, it may not be worth it for you to make that switch tax wise. I'm not a tax specialist, but I have been in the contracting position for quite some time now. So that's why I say to check with your state and see what's going to be the best option with you. Check with a professional, because I don't know what other states look like. But I do know that even if you can't do something like a contracted sales associate or a contracted, anything contractor wise, you could do an affiliate program or brand ambassador program. You just got to make sure that the rules line up with that as well. So with the brand ambassador program, you could do maybe a deal. Every time they bring you a sale, you give them a free product or service, or a discount on the products or services. Something that's not going to cut too much profit out of your pocket. But that's one way that you can bring in sales, because brand ambassadors, affiliates, sales associates, these are all ways that you can have word of mouth marketing. You can grow your reach on social media, and you can also have people giving you rich feedback who are close to you and have tried your products or services. So definitely recommend trying a brand ambassador, affiliate program, or contracted sales team. Those are the 3 ways that you can gain sales, or that you might be able to gain sales. And the last freebie that I have is that you can join our free sales webinar happening on April 2nd, Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Time to 5:30 p.m. Central Time. If you still have questions after watching this video, take notes of all of those questions. Meet me there, and I'm going to give you more information on how you can gain some sales with your business. And yes, service-based and product-based industries. Thank you so much for watching. This is our last live of the day, and I hope that you enjoyed. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.